What is up, guys? This is OP Destroy, and boy, do we have the ultimate Warships planner to show you guys. And whether you're a Warships noob or a Warships veteran, this tool has all you need, and I mean that. Like they say, come with a plan or leave in defeat. So let's check this awesome website out. I also want to take this moment to thank my good friend DeGazer for being the architect of this website, and I being the supplier. There's no I in team, friends, and I have a really good friend in this. So thank you, DeGazer, for all the work you put into this. First of all, you can plan your path here, and as you can see, guys, this website looks just like the game tech tree. You can scroll through, see 3ER, 4ER, 5ER, 6ER, and 7ER in full detail. Imagery is superb. You guys can't go wrong. I tell you what, it's great. Let's start planning your path. And how to do that is you're going to want to come up over here on this left and hit this green start button. Here is where you're going to figure out where you finished the prior season to where you'll start the next season, or in this case, season 73. And to do that, you can use these little arrows to arrow over stars, or you can use the slider, which in my opinion is the best way and the fastest way. So my previous will be up top here, and let's say I finished rank 22 on 0 stars. Your starting rank for this next season would be rank 12 and 20 stars. And you can see down here, you'll have 212 keys and 3.7 million 90,000 tokens, upgrade tokens to utilize. So if you hit the start button there, it now shows you your respective keys and upgrade tokens, and you can now go and seriously start unlocking stuff. So let's do that right now. What's really nice too is you have an upgrade button here when you select each different node, and you can upgrade. You can do a full upgrade, so you don't have to keep clicking and getting carpal tunnel. But we'll do that. You can go to tick 3 if you want. And with each upgrade, the image changes, so you'll get the real feel of the game here on this website. So, I mean, you would be silly to go, you fully upgrade that. That would be silly not to upgrade. Cannons, if you want to upgrade those, you can go to tick 3. Riflemen, if you want a full upgrade, you can come here and just click full upgrade, and you got full maxed riflemen. Everything is so customizable. You can even downgrade. If I want to do a full down or just one tick downgrade, they'll go to tick 4, these riflemen. Or if you just want to do a full mulligan, full downgrade, just do that, and everything's refunded to you. All your tokens are refunded, and your keys if you decide you want a full downgrade. Unlock, you can go in any unlocking order you want. When you unlock the multi-choice nodes here, you can only unlock what you've actually unlocked, right? And obviously the flamethrowers are not unlocked yet, so you can't get them. So we'll pick machine guns, and you get 2 of them there. And you can either choose to go 3ER or go up top, but we know that there's a tech lock. We need 300 tech. We only have 160, so you'd have to experiment, just like the main game, folks. So if we get flamethrowers, you can do a full upgrade on them, and for the troop damage, again, full upgrade or just upgrade tick to whatever you want. Tick 4 seems good, right? Now at this point we're at 285, but you can actually do all this good stuff as you can do in the game, and once you hit that tech level, you can go into 3. Or as opposed to, like, if you want to, let's say you don't want to get flamethrowers and you need 300 tech, and you decide to go full upgrade on the boom mines, full upgrade up on the riflemen, you now have a passageway to 3ER, not even have to get the flamethrower or troop damage, and you could just jump right into the 3ER deck. Another cool thing here too, folks, is if you click on the ER, you can see the deck layouts too for that engine room. So they're all right here. There's 3, there's 4, and yada yada. You can also take a picture here if you want to download this to your computer or your device. You can do that. So every engine room has a deck layout, so you can definitely check that out there as well. And by the way, if you guys do want to support this website or the channel, and you're buying anything in the Boom Beat shop, would appreciate using a code in the game. And if you like to support the channel, feel free to use, yes, my code OP Destroy. I'd appreciate it, and I really do love you guys for that. Back to the tree. We know how to start a season. as you saw. Next, we're going to check out this blue button called State. When you click on this one here, this is basically the state management of your progress, right? You have a save state feature. And what this means, friends, is let's say you've done what I've done here, and you click this save state button, and then you hit the refresh button loading this website, your save state will reappear just like this. I'll show you how it works. Now, normally, if you didn't push this button and you hit the refresh button, it would default back to the planner and you'd have to put in your starting position again and all that stuff, right? All the cookies would be gone. Well, what this cool feature does is if I hit save state like that and hit the refresh button on this website, you can see that it comes right back to where we left off. Pretty cool, huh? So definitely do that if your mom or dad's calling you for dinner and you don't have time to finish it. You can just hit the save state button and just come back to it later. Also, too, if you're done with it and you want to reset the tree, you can just click the reset button and voila, everything's reset from your unlocks to your keys and tech levels and upgrade token values, and you start all over again. Also, there's an option here where you could download the image in a low or high quality of this tech tree, of the path that you've made. Maybe you want to send it to a friend, or you want to just keep it to remember how to do it when you play the main build. Like, you can download an image here from this website directly to your computer or your mobile device and have it at your convenience whenever you need to. It's as simple as hitting the download low quality or high quality. I prefer high quality, but to each their own. Next, after all that, we have the option tab here, guys. This is awesome because you get a lot of cool other features like tree composition. This is basically the stat nodes, like your troop damage, your building health, any of those nodes where there's a boost choice node, like if you want troop damage, building health, or what. This is all going to be here. So if you hit this tree composition here, you can see at 2 engine room, that's what's available in 2 engine room. 50 troop damage, and that's it. Now, if we move over to 3 ER, and this is use this slider, this little blue slider here, you're now in 3 ER. 50% troop health and 50 building health can be found in 3 ER. So at this point, you could have all these boosts here if you decide to pick those up. 4 ER, it kind of gives you an idea of what's in all the ERs. And if you go to the very end at 7 ER, those are your total boosts of the season, which is really cool. So another cool feature on this website, friends, is you can definitely see how much in boost power there is for each of these respective boosts in the tree. Also, deck layouts here is really cool too. We showed this earlier, but you can come over to this option button and find all the decks from 2 ER, 3 ER, 4, 5, 6, and 7 ER, just like that. You can slide it with the mouse or your fingers like I'm doing with my mouse, or you can just kind of use this arrow system over here if you really want to click, I guess. Also, there's a little camera here for any pictures that you would like to take, and just for reference if you need the deck viewer for any odd reason. So also, you come over to options as well. Upgrade costs. You can see here on the tree, you got the data for all the upgrade costs from tick 1 to tick 5 and the totals. You can turn that off if you like. And just like the normal tree, you don't see this in the actual build, so you can actually make it look just like the actual build without all that data there as well. So you have the option to turn that off. As far as the multi-nodes here as well, you can turn the details off, so you could just kind of do just like this, where in game you see the pod here with the little hammer or something. You can also run it just like this, and it works the same way. If you go ahead and click this, it'll show up what you have, but if you want to know the more details, the better, right? Also, too, there's a paint mode on here as well. If you guys like art and if you'd like to make your tree look colorful and artsy and all that jazz, we have you covered here. You could do a rainbow color here, which it's already stated on, or you could hit this button paint here and choose, I want red because I like red or whatever. And then you come over here and you can start pathing your way or whatever, or draw a happy face, whatever you want, just like, that's not a good happy face, but you can do whatever you want and it's all good. You can actually clear all that away by hitting the back button. This is the back and redo button, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is the back and the redo button, as you can see. And if you want your paint mode off, you got to make sure you come over here, down here in the option menu, and turn your paint mode off. Otherwise, if you don't, you're going to start drawing. If you just tap, you draw circles around. I forgot to mention that as well. So if you just tap and don't hold down the mouse, you'll draw circles around. Well, I guess if you just, yeah, anywhere you click. So yeah, just make sure when you don't want this anymore, just turn it off. Otherwise, you will never get rid of it. All right, guys, now that art class is officially over, we have one more cool thing to show you on this planet before we make our way and head out. We have on the tree, as you are building it, like I started a new selection where I finished 22 and I'm starting next season at rank 12. You can, once doing that, you can add tech level to your pathing. So let's say you just want to add some tech level and hit that, you'll bypass that 300 tech lock and you can move on. So you can add tech level, you can add keys, you can add a lot of keys to your already amount of keys that you have. We'll add another 100, I think, like that 100. We'll do that. And then collect it, and it gives you an extra 100 upgrade tokens. You can do the same thing. You can add a bunch of upgrade tokens just for your fun entertainment while you play around with this tree, and you can collect it. So we'll just collect a bunch more like that. Who cares, right? Now, the other thing I want to show you folks is this. Over here, this chest button over here. This is where you're going to handle and you're going to get all your information about your chests and what the contents are. But let's take a deeper dive into what this button actually does. So when you click it, you're going to see an advanced chest menu. We'll go in that a little bit, but I want you to pay attention to these three right here. This rank chest number 13 is the very next rank you'll reach prior to starting, okay? Just be mindful of that. And if you click on that, you'll earn the keys and tokens for that chest. So like if I click it, boom, it's reflected in the keys and the tokens. 14 will be your next chest, so you can actually do that. Like maybe you're saying, I'm gonna hit rank 15 starting at rank 12, then you'd go to 15, right? There's your starting chest, guys. We all know that we start each season with 4 of 6 chests, and by each, there's duration of each time chest is 8 hours. You know that. You can collect all those just like that, and that'll go away because you've collected your 4 of 6. And this time chest down below here, you see 62 of 62. This basically means if you want to hang around in iron all season long, the duration of the season, you would have collected 62 chests in iron. And you can use that to see how far you could reach if you decided just to hang around in iron. And that same thing could be said of gold, diamond, and legendary, right? So, but for the sake of this starting point, we're in iron, and thus it's showing as iron. Okay, and finally, there's an advanced chest menu. Basically, here, friends, is let's say you fell out of iron and back to stone, right? Who wants to go back to stone, right? No one wants to, right? But if you do, you can add stone chests here to your current state of the game. So you're not losing any keys or you're having to start over or anything like that. You can just add as many stone chests as you need. Maybe you to get back to iron, you collect 6 stone chests. Well, you can do that here, and it'll show you 96 keys in that duration of time, where you can throw that to your collection of total keys. So this is where the advanced menu would come into play. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right, and there you have it, folks. The ultimate Warships planner to help you do better in any season. Let me know, please, in the comments below what you think. And remember,
come with a plan or leave in defeat.